I think life's best medicine is being empowered to know that every moment is a chance to choose again, and that it's okay to live as an imperfect person, that nobody is perfect and you're going to mess up and you're going to have, arguments with people, you're going to eat that chocolate cake, you're going to possibly gain weight. You're going to make a bad decision that could potentially impact you for the rest of your life, but it's in knowing that every moment is a chance to choose again. And one of the most impactful things that happened in my life was I lost my dad to a massive heart attack at the end of my first year of recovery. I just started to get the wind back in my sails, and I had talked to my dad every day. I learned so much about him. We had nothing unsaid. And I was talking to him actually the morning that he passed away, and I went to work, and in the span of 25 minutes, I was getting a phone call from the police chief who answered the call because my dad had had a heart attack, and I was able to get to him in the get to him in time. And I had to make a critical decision to take my dad off life support because they could only work on him for so long before they would have to transfer him to the ICU. And being a healthcare provider, I looked in my dad's eyes, and they were dilated. I knew my dad had passed, and I could feel my dad's hand on my shoulder telling me that it was okay to let go. So I made that decision, and in that moment when I was holding my dad's hand for the last 5 heartbeats, I took a picture holding my dad's hand because I always wanted to remember that. And I realized that life is so precious in that moment. And we take so much for granted that we're going to see that person again. And, we treat people so bad. And then in one moment, your whole life could change. I was talking to my dad, and then in a period of 25 minutes, I was making a decision to take my dad off life support and to let him go because I knew that that's what he would want. And I could feel him with me when I was making that decision. And that changed the way that I interact with people. I never let someone off the phone if we're in an argument. I always let people know how I feel about them. When I have a chance to empower someone, I do. When I don't agree with somebody, I just let it go. I'm, even if I'm angry, I'm like, do I really want to say this right now? It's really made me think of these things. And one of the things I'm so grateful for was having that year with my dad, because, having a teenage daughter is not easy. For a father, we would butt heads and stuff. But as I got older, and I think that's a lot of things that people struggle with is their relationship with their parents, and just realizing that your parents do the best that they possibly can, and that they are hurt people as well. It made a better relationship for my mom. That moment changed our lives forever. So I think life's best medicine is just learning that to see the good and just loving one another, and being brave in that. Being brave and being our authentic selves, and truly caring for people. And we're so busy and caught up in all this stuff on social media, and arguing and bitterness, and just flipping out on people, and you just never know what someone else could be going through. And I feel that coming from that place of empathy, but also protecting your own energy and having healthy boundaries is some of life's best medicine, and just never leaving things unsaid.